Today we're going to jump back into our learning by focusing on two different types of observations. So to get started, what do you do when you observe something? Jasmine.
You can count how many you have.
Okay, that's great. So you count.
You can look at the color.
You can look at the color. Okay, that's good.
And then
Yeah.
you can look at the texture.
Oh, so you kind of feel the texture. That's good.
You don't look at texture, you feel texture.
No, that's great. It's okay. So the two specific types of observations are qualitative and quantitative. When we look at qualitative observations, it's more descriptive. So you use your words to describe the object. So for example, texture, like you said, Florence.
Why are you going like this?
So my sweater is fuzzy. That's the texture. And then color. What color is my sweater?
Green, brown.
Yeah, it's green and brown. That's good. And they can also look at shapes. This whiteboard is a rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can also make quantitative observations. So rather than simply describing the object, you're going to make precise observations where you either measure it, weigh it, or count it. So some example would be the temperature in this room is 74 degrees. We measured that temperature using a thermometer. Now, you can also use the time of day. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That would be a quantitative observation. Do you guys have an idea of another quantitative observation?
The rectangle is made of two squares.
That's great. The rectangle is made of two squares. So you counted 1, 2, and that was your quantitative observation. So now we're going to do a little activity. As you can see, there are pumpkins in front of you. What I want you all to do is make observations about your specific pumpkin. I want you to make quantitative and qualitative observations. I'll give you a few moments to write your thoughts down. Are you all ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, Florence, can you give me an example of a qualitative observation?
Yes, so I noted that the pumpkin is orange.
The pumpkin is orange. That's perfect. Now, what would be a quantitative observation?
I counted 10 stripes.
So there are 10 stripes.
Yes.
Okay, Bree, what did you notice as a qualitative description?
It has a smooth, waxy surface.
Okay, so the texture is smooth or waxy. Okay, what about a quantitative observation?
It has like a 3-inch diameter.
So 3-inch diameter. Now, how about you, Jasmine? What were your observations?
There's a rough spot on the pumpkin.
Okay. Great observations, everyone. So now to further our understanding on quantitative and qualitative observations, we are going to perform the little cheer here. 1, 2, 3. Qualitative, qualitative, different qualities. Seen through our senses, we can hear it, we can smell it, we can feel it too. Only words can describe this type of data. That thing is red. It sure feels sticky. It's pretty round, but also pokey. Now for the quantitative, specific quantities, and also measurements. You're 6 feet tall, I'm not at all, but I got 2 arms and 2 legs that let me dance.